All righty. Welcome everyone to Passionately Speaking. This is our weekly masterclass where we talk about public speaking and we learn some advanced techniques on how to use public speaking to grow our business, as well as how to get our message out to the world. So welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So today's topic is how to create your speaker vision with clarity and purpose. With clarity and purpose. So hi to Jason, clarity and purpose. So get ready to take some notes. I didn't want this to be a PowerPoint because I want to make sure that we're connecting and that I see all of you. And so you can write these notes down, and then if we have time, you'll actually create it. Because see, a lot of people don't really create their vision. They just say they want to be a speaker and they want to get out there and speak, but they don't define what type of speaker they really want to be. So then they sometimes, flounder around and just take any old speaking engagement or, go in a direction maybe that they don't want to go, or maybe they're stuck and don't go anywhere. So we want to get clarity and focus on what type of speaker we're going to be that we want. And a lot of you that have already been speaking, maybe it's changed. Maybe the vision for yourself has changed. And again, oftentimes we don't take the time to create this vision. So today we're going to do that. So create a speaker vision. So first thing I suggest is to create a new story. Create a new story around you being a speaker, right? Create a new story. So what kind of story? Hi, Karen, welcome. So what kind of story have you been telling yourself? And what new story do you want to create? What, can you hear okay, Dr. Renee? Can you hear okay? Can everybody hear me? Okay, good, awesome. All right, so create a new story about what kind of speaker you want to be. Do you want to be that international speaker? Do you want to speak to tens of thousands of people? Do you want to, where is it that you want to be? Let's write it down. Let's define it. Let's tell God, tell the universe, tell the law of attraction exactly what it is you want. So oftentimes we have stories that hold us back. Oh, I can't travel, I've got children, or I can't travel because I don't have any money, or I can't be an international speaker because whatever. Those are just stories. Let's rewrite the story. Let's rewrite the chapter. You can be, do, and have anything you dream of, anything and everything, no matter what. Especially now, we can reach more people in this kind of environment. Yeah, Jackie and I were talking about it. We're getting a little tired of it. Yeah, but you know what? Embrace it for speaking, because now we can reach people in other countries. I'm coaching a gal right now in France, right? It's so wonderful. I've coached people in Nigeria. I've coached people all over the place, and now they're coming to my events. So let's embrace it and think about how we can use it, especially moving forward. How can we use it? So create that new story about what kind of speaker you want to be, right? What kind of story? Next, learn a new skill. Learn a new skill, for heaven's sake. And yes, you've been learning speaking, and that's great, but maybe there's something else you need to add as a speaker. Maybe you need to learn how to close better. Maybe you need to learn how to sell yourself as a speaker better and get more speaking engagements. Maybe you need to Google your business and get more, excuse me, my dogs are barking. Maybe you need to Google your business and learn about that. Maybe you need to learn how to do Facebook Lives better. Maybe you need to learn how to do TikTok and Instagram. So learn a new skill. You don't have to learn all of them. Just learn one. So many times people want to just pile it all on, and it'll be overwhelming. I know I have lots of programs and I keep thinking I'm going to get to that, or that I'm going to do that, or someday I'm going to get my blog done, or whatever. Hire people, for heaven's sakes. I finally got smart. 2 months ago, I hired a blog lady. Once a month we get together, I talk, she writes, and then she connects it to a video, and then I get to proofread it and send it, and boom, it's done. We do all 4 in 1 hour sitting. Where in the heck was she all my life, right? So learn, whatever you want to add that you don't have the time to do or the talents, and you don't have time to learn it, build a team, for heaven's sake. Build a team and have them do it. You're never going to be able to step away from it. Don't think you can for a minute. Don't think you can for a minute. You've still got to be part of it, but you don't have to be all of it, right? And same with websites, right? People like, oh, and CJ, you can, add to this, but it's like, people, yeah, I want a website. No, you're not going to give it to CJ and he's going to just magically read your mind and know what to put in there. You've got to be involved and give him content, give him pictures, give him a style, maybe even. So you're going to be involved, but you don't have to write this silly website. You don't have to create it and do all that. Just do what you have to do so that you can give it to a member on your team and get it done. All right. So learn a new skill. That's number 2. Number 3, association. Again, we're creating your speaker vision. Who do you need to associate with now moving forward? Who do you know that's at the top of their game, that probably knows everybody and has every kind of contact on the planet, right? That kind of thing. If you don't have the associations, it's okay, because somebody does. And if not, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody who does. So I want you to start expanding your associations. And that doesn't mean get into another networking group. There is so many out there, especially now. Pick a few, maybe 2, but high levels, high ends, things that you're going to get something out of, right? You're going to have to visit. You're going to have to do a little research. Find a group that has your people in it, where you go and just go, oh, these are my people. I feel so good when I'm with them. That's what you want. If you don't resonate with the people that are part of the group with their message, get out of there. They'll squash your speaker vision. They won't help you with it. Surround yourself with people that are like you, that like, and you trust, and that you would do anything for, and that you would feel proud to refer business to, right? Don't just go to a group because you think that they have high level people, or because, whatever, you know what I mean? Get in those groups that you feel at home. And you're going to have to do some researching and some visiting before you find those. All right. CJ has a group. He has a group. It's called Exceptional Entrepreneurs. I have a group. It's Christian Business Partners. We meet Tuesday mornings. You're all more than welcome to join me there. So just reach out to me if you want information. Hey, Ardina, welcome. But find a group that resonates with who you are and what you do, and you will get business, period. You will get business, and you will have associations and JVs and contacts. So that has to be part of your vision going forward. All right. Revenue goals. What is your revenue goal as your speaker vision unfolds itself? And I'm itching my ankles because I think my dogs gave me some fleas, and I'm like driving myself crazy over here. But revenue goals. And if you think you can make money speaking, think again. That's the biggest lie. And it's in my book. All right. The biggest lie. You're not going to get paid to speak very often. It's not going to be enough to make a living unless you're Nick, the guy with no arms and no legs, or a celebrity, or an athlete, or the woman that went up in the space shuttle. So let's face it. You've got to make money with speaking by what? By offering your products and services. That's how you make money. You're not going to be a paid speaker. Those days are gone. Now, as speakers, We have to pay to play. And some of the fees are very high. I've seen them as high as 25 grand. Now, you're not going to do that, neither am I, but I've seen them that high. But you can find some low ones as low as 500 bucks for 15 minutes, right? But it is a pay to play, so don't be shocked out there. And you're not ready. Most of you here are not even ready for that anyway. But all I'm saying is the model has changed over the years, and I had to come to grips with that 17 years ago myself when I was first asked to pay to play, way back then, $1,250. And I'm like, what? I thought people are supposed to pay me, right? Well, promoters get tired of doing all the work, putting people in the room, having the speakers do a speech, not sell anything, but get the contact information and leave, right? So they said, no, no more. We're going to have them pay, and they can sell tickets if they want to recoup their money. And that's what I did. And I sold tickets for $99. I got 12 of my friends to come, and you know, the promoters were happy. I was happy. My friends were happy. It was a win-win. So that was that long ago. So what is your revenue goal for speaking? And like I said, it's not necessarily to get paid to speak when I say revenue goal. It is how much money are you going to make by going out there and speaking? How many clients are you going to close? How many do you want to close? Right? You've got to set these goals. Remember, I shared at the $1 Million how easy it is to make money. When you speak once a week, you get 5 leads, right? You close 3 of them, right? So what is that? That 120 leads a year, or clients a year in 10 months. This is possible, doable. You just have to learn how to do it right and do it consistently. And you can make a living by speaking, and you'll never have to pick up the phone and make a cold call. You'll never have to do social media or a Facebook to add to promote your business. I'm serious. This is the only thing I use, right? And it's the only thing you need to use, but you have to do it consistently. Most of you are not speaking often enough. That's the problem, or you would be making a lot more money. You've got to speak more often, and you've got to speak it consistently. So where do you go to speak? People always ask me. There's lots of places, right? There's lots of places. Start doing your research, right? First of all, find out who, of course, your target market is, and hang out in those groups that have them. That's where you'll find your speaking engagements. And don't be shy about asking if they need speakers. Most people don't know where to find speakers. Remember in your, and I just heard Angelique do this, okay? Remember, I've advised all of you, CJ does this. You introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Arvee Robinson, and I'm a master speaker trainer, and I'm an international speaker looking for speaking engagements. If you know of anybody looking for speakers, please let me know. If you be consistent and say that every single time you introduce yourself, people are going to hear it, and their mind is going to go to work for you and find those speaking engagements, right? When you do go those speaking engagements, you're in the beginning, it's not to sell, ladies and gentlemen. You have to go in with list building. For your first 6 months to a year, list building. Why? Because there's a lot of speaking engagements I could give all of you if you had a list of 10K or more. But without a list, you know, you're not attractive to them. All right. So make that a mission. And I want to be in your ear all the time. Build your list. Right, Renee? Because Renee has a list of 10K, so I'm able to recommend her, but I'd love to recommend all of you. Now, that's not everybody, right? I mean, that's a lot of these summits. I mean, a lot of the stages, I mean, they don't have that requirement, of course, so I don't want to scare you. I just want you to get out there and speak consistently and create a free giveaway so that you can build your list. And don't worry about selling right now. Where you will sell is on the strategy sessions, those 5 leads that come, you're going to follow up, do a 30-minute strategy session, and close them. If you don't know how to do that, give me a call. We'll set up a coaching time and I will teach you. There's no excuses here anymore. This is 2021. We have just lived through one of the toughest times in our history. The toughest. I don't think it'll ever get tougher than this, except maybe the end times, right? And we're probably in them already. You think, maybe. So again, we have to get ready for when God calls on us to speak, right? We've got to get ready because the world is going to get crazy before you know it. All right. So, hey, Jean Reese is here. Not quite. Jean's in her car. I haven't seen you for a while, honey. Wow. Have you lost weight? You look like you've lost some weight. Yeah, you have. Look at you. Wow. Well, welcome back. Jean has the best laugh on the planet. She'll make you laugh just by having her laugh. But she's taken on quite a responsibility. She takes care of her own husband, who's not a spry young thing, and her mom now lives with her. So everybody's doing good, Jean. Though mom and hubby are doing good.
Mom on the night, she has me looking for a storage place. I came into the place and now I'm locked in behind brick walls and can't get out.
Uh-oh. Well, you might have to call for help.
In Rancho, yes, I have.
Oh God. Crazy. Well, it's good to see you. Another story, another time.
I can use.
Yes, another story. So, hey, Dr. Marianne, welcome. All right. So, again, set those revenue goals. Again, you're going to get your revenue from the strategy sessions, closing those leads that you're going to automatically get from the speaking engagement. So all you need to get more money and make more money is to get more clients. The way you get more clients is speak more. Visibility is key. Consistency is key.
Hello.
I'm going to hammer that and hammer
I'm
it.
trying to get out. I saw the gate open going to the
I'm going to mute her. Sorry. All right. Next, what is your inspiring goal? Your inspirational goal, right? What is your inspirational goal? How many people do you want to inspire? How many people do you want to make a difference to, right? And how are you going to do that? What do you inspire to be, right? All of those things. Think about that. And then here's a good one, which I love. And we can all do this one probably today, maybe. What is your theme for the year? I'm a theme person. I'm a big theme person. I love themes. I start my networking meetings every month. We have a brand new theme. This month's theme is harvest blessings. Harvest blessings. And we talk about that. And we talk about how we can harvest. Harvest. What does harvest mean, right? Dig up from the ground our own blessings and just get more abundant blessings, right? Yes, it's about Thanksgiving, but blessings are the icing on the cake. I mean, it's like, yes, count your blessings. Same thing. Count your blessings. Harvest your blessings, right? Don't count what's, a problem. COVID. I mean, I'm so tired of hearing that word. I could just scream, right? I just scream. Let's blame Mr. COVID for everything, right? We'll blame him for our lack of speaking engagements. We'll blame him for our income. We'll blame him for whatever. No, quit blaming him and figure out what you can do. And I know all of you have. I mean, you've all pivoted as far as I know. But I know some people out there that aren't on these calls that haven't been able to. And they're depressed and they're sad, right? So what can they do? What can they do? There's lots of things that they could do. I know one guy who's sitting on probably $1 million worth of art. $1 million. He has so much art that all of his walls are full and he's got them stacked in the closet. And yet he's depressed because he doesn't have any money because of COVID. Right? Sell a painting, for heaven's sake. Sell one of your closet paintings. Right? I mean, like one he showed us, it's like worth $40,000. right? So sometimes, we have to think about doing something different, right? Think about what you can do, not what you can't do. So, theme for the year. I'm getting back to themes. I love themes. So, what is your theme for the year? Right? And just kind of think about that. And before we end, I want to hear everybody's theme for the year. And then let me get my glasses on. Let me make sure I covered all of them. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. All right. So when we look at learning a new skill too, look at maybe if you don't have a podcast, maybe it's time to add a podcast, right? If you don't, if you don't do webinars, maybe it's time for you to add that to learn how to do that. And again, those are all things I've been doing for years, and I can teach you how to do that. There's probably not too much I can't teach you, or at least send you to someone that can. All right. I'm not going to teach you how to do web design. That's DJ's gifts, not mine. Right. I'm not going to teach you how to find your love life at last. Right. That's Renee's thing. But when it comes to tools to grow your business, then I'm your gal, and I can teach you almost all those things. Got it? Good.
Got it.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So we are so we're going to open up the call. Did everybody? Hey, Jackie, or get some, here's the last one. We'll add a bonus one. Get some other equipment, right? Again, in your speaker vision, don't you want to be and look your best in this environment? Maybe you need a stand-up desk. Maybe you need new lighting. Maybe you need a new background, right? Think about those things to look and be your best. All right, so we're going to start talking about themes and what your speaker vision. Now, all this makes up your speaker vision, right? It should all connect and connect the dots. So what is your theme? We're going to start with Jackie. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect right now, but I bet until this moment, you never even thought to have a speaker vision or a theme for your speaking vision at all, right? So this is something new. All right, so Jackie, do you have a theme for the year?
I don't have a theme for the year.
Okay.
And my vision has been changing. All of a sudden, I realized we were going to have a speaker come in to our church. And I thought, oh gosh, when we have speakers come in, they always sell their books. Well, many of you know I'm about halfway. I will be publishing in March my latest book, and it's a faith book. It's about faith. And I thought, where I really need to be is speaking to Christian groups and taking some of your suggestions. I thought using the acronym FAITH, and then what a person needs to have to fulfill their own faith. And I can also make my health business a component of that, because if you're not healthy, it's pretty hard to do anything. So I'm sort of changing where I want to speak now, and that's like a whole different way of thinking for me. So I haven't really thought it through. I just am going in that direction and trying to figure it out.
Beautiful. So see, now that is your new speaker vision, speaking to the faith-based crowd, selling your faith book, right? And talking about faith. And you can even go further with a goal, inspirational goal being to bring people to Christ through your words.
Always.
Right? But again, we want to always write that down. So now churches are easy to find. They're easy to find. And so the theme can be along the lines. It's a theme of faith. It's a theme of spreading your faith or spreading faith, right? I mean, something along that line, saving more souls. It could be many different things. Now, what's the name of your book?
An upward climb toward faith.
There you go. That's your theme for the year, honey. That's it.
Okay.
That's your theme, that's your title, and that's your book. And I love that. And guess what? You can start to speak now and pre-sell that book. You don't have to finish the book to sell it.
You can make money off of that.
Okay. You can take pre-orders, sell the book, whatever. What are you going to sell it for? 20, 25, what?
Haven't decided. Maybe probably $14.95. That's kind of a 99. That's a good price point, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's good if you're, selling it online. If you're selling it in person, who's going to carry a bunch of nickels around? I'd just say 15 or 20.
Oh yeah, 20.
Make it easy. Yeah. But for pre-sale, you could say the book is going to be $20, but pre-sale is $15 or $14.95 or whatever you want. And they save money because you got to get them, and that you will ship anywhere in the States for free. But you cannot ship outside of Canada, in Canada and outside. You have to make that clear. Yeah. Because you can ship it media mail, and it's next to nothing, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, it's about $3. My last book was about $3 to ship.
Okay, was it media mail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing's cheap in mailing anymore.
What?
Nothing is cheap to be in mailing anymore.
No, it isn't. But anyway, okay, so that's your theme for the year. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great job. That's your vision, your theme, and then just these other seven things, just fill those in. But I love that direction. And so you can go really fast in that direction. Okay, great. We're going to go to Marcia. She was next. Remember, if you turn off your videos, ladies and gentlemen, you lose your place, right? You lose your place. And then I'm going to call on you as I see you on the screen. So if you have to walk away, it's better to walk away than to turn off your video, because you could go from second place to last place. Got it?
Got it.
Good. Good. All right. All right. Let's go to Marcia. Marcia, what is your speaker theme for the year?
Well, as you know, I don't yet have clarity on what I'm even going to speak about. We have not narrowed it down. So without knowing which direction I'm going on a speaker's topic, I'm not sure what the theme would be.
Okay. We don't have to pick a theme right now tonight. We'll get clarity. We'll work on it together and come up with something that really gets you excited and jazzed up. Okay?
Yeah, because right now I have about 3 different topics to get into, but we're going to speak about that to kind of bring some more
narrow it down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Narrow it down. We can get a lot further when we're focused. All right. Remember, always think of speaking like you're inside your car. You get to pick the car. You get to pick the road that you're on, whether it's the Autobahn or whether it's a dirt road. That means you can go as fast or as slow as you want, right? But what happens, it doesn't matter if you have a fast car, a slow car, a dirt road, or the Autobahn. If you stop and pick up hitchhikers, you're going to slow down. They're going to say, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm hungry, right? Let's stop at a hotel. I mean, they're going to drag you away from your direction, and it'll take you longer to get there. I'm all about let's get there fast. And, so don't be like picking up hitchhikers, taking a bunch of programs, right? If you want to get to your speaking destination fast. You can, but you're just going to get there a lot slower. Got it? Shiny object, be careful. You don't need it, right?
Right.
Remember, what is the first commandment? Unmute yourself, Angelique. We did these commandments together. What is the first commandment? Why are you unmuting there?
There we go. Because I had it all. Remember, I'm sorry, guys. I'm closing the books today. I'm trying to get it all done.
That's right. She's closing the book. She's the CFO of her company.
CFO of the company, and I get 2 days to close. So this is like the crunch time, but I have to be here because this is my dream. So I make time.
That's right.
So the first one was, thou shalt not have any other coaches, if I remember correctly.
That's right.
So you don't get confused specifically.
That's right. Well, so Marianne was kind of going off and getting some coaching about her not-for-profit, right? She comes to me. Is it okay if I share, Marianne, Dr. Marianne? but she comes to me and I was like, no. She's wanting to give it away for free, right? You know, she's setting up something and she's like giving it away for free. No. Don't even start that way. Don't even start that way, because then that's how you'll go down the road. You'll be conditioned. Free. Do not give it away free. If you want to discount it, okay. If you want to give a little hour away, okay. But we don't give entire programs away, right? Don't do it. And I know, Ardina, you're guilty of that as well, aren't you? I could see it on your face. But no more. So we kind of had to whip her back into place and set her back on that road again.
Value. If you don't know your value, your clients don't know your value, right? That's
right. Well, it was a little something different than that, but I'll let her share what it was, if she wants to. Okay, well, let's continue. All right, so CJ, what is your theme for the year?
Let me ask you, I'm having a hard time, I think, with the word theme as it relates to my message. So I could answer the question, what is the message I'm typically sharing with people? But I guess I'm not 100% understanding how that relates to a theme. Maybe my message doesn't change, but it could still have a new theme each time. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So like, let's say the theme is, unstoppable speaking, which means you're just going to keep going, but your speech isn't called that. We just happen to do that for Jackie because it was such a great theme and name of a book anyway, right? But yours can be, you're going to get out there and you're just going to be unstoppable. Okay. Right? The unstoppable CJ. Or something like that. But something real powerful that propels you and gets you excited. Okay. So be thinking about that. We'll come back to you. Okay. All right, Liz. Liz is next.
So my theme is rise and soar like an eagle.
Beautiful. All right, beautiful. So that's a great theme. That means she's going to rise and soar. That means she's going to be out there speaking more often. That means she's got to be looking for those speaking engagements. Yes. Right? The theme is for her. She's going to rise and soar. Good theme, Liz. Good theme. And I did get your message. I just didn't have time to call you before this call. I'll call you afterwards. How many of you were at WBOC? Yeah, Dr. Renee, Marcia, Angelique. Yes, Karen was on the panel. Marianne, you were there too. Marianne was there. Didn't Liz do a great job? Great job. I mean, you did a better job there than you did for the $1 million a year ago. So that means you're progressing, you're getting better. You were on fire, you were on your soapbox, you were on your cause, and I love that. That's what I look for, right? You have got to be passionate about your message. Now, it doesn't have to be, vibrating up here the whole time. That wouldn't be good, but you didn't. You climbed it. And then you're like, woo! It was great. I just wanted to tell you that. All right. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Okay. Great theme. All right. Dr. Renee, what is your theme?
My theme for this year has been opportunity. And because it's 2020, and this is a way of creating something from lemons to lemonade, to turning it around, turning off the news and be in that positive place, holding God's hand and holding your family's hand, and be the person that's leading your family and yourself, even if you're single, and leading them to something of love and compassion, but loving yourself. People forget that. And that's what I'm sharing with everyone. Forget the word COVID. The word pivot is way overused.
Yeah.
The word awesome and
yes.
amazing, also way overused. Too much, too much, too much, too much, because it's overdone. Everything is awesome. Everything is amazing. And it loses, it's diluted with just poop and water and all kinds of stuff, because they're using it for every single little thing, because there's more than just those two words in the vocabulary. There's many words, other words that are much more descriptive. Everyone
That's
overuses
awesome.
that. Yes, thank you.
I
And the
like
word
awesome myself.
it's overused though. I love the word pivot. You know, I thought about basketball. I love basketball and volleyball. I love to do
Yeah.
that, but it's overused too much. And
Yeah,
COVID
it is.
virus, COVID
That's what
virus,
I
or
said. I'm
19,
so
or la la la.
yeah.
It's like, forget about it already. It's like, let's move forward. There's so many other words, and all of us here are intelligent women, men and women, and we can all strive to do better. I mean, when I heard Liz's speech the other day, her words, her vernacular, her essence, she can go hours and just read from the Bible. It's like, okay, just here's the Bible, just read, and just like, I'm all ears, I'm there. The point that I'm making is that those words are overused. COVID, pivot, awesome and amazing. The other word,
and new normal is overused.
that's getting there too. This is just, it is what it is. Whoever's in the office in Washington, D.C. tomorrow or next week or whatever it is, or next year, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. Period. We move on with our life.
Well, we did what we could do, and that was vote.
Yeah.
There is something.
Yeah, we did what we voted. Everyone voted.
Did everybody
vote?
vote? Good. Ardina, Lisa, did you vote?
Better
What?
say yes.
I plead the fifth.
Uh-oh. Okay.
That would be yes.
That's okay. That's
Just say yes. Arvee says always say yes and figure it out later. So make your parachute as you're jumping off the airplane. So my theme for 2021 is reboot, revamp, and revive your 2021. And when you have it with passion and vigor and vitality, you speak it, you are it, you're being in that space. Nothing can stop you. You're an unstoppable speaker. Nothing will come into your way. No excuses, no nothing. No, I can't go international because I don't have a passport. Are you kidding me? I've heard that before. Are you kidding me? It's like, just put a blanket on your head and live under the bed. Don't even be a speaker. Don't even say that. Then it's a hobby. If you say, oh, I can't get a passport, it's like, okay, this is before COVID, of course. But there's people I've heard, they live in their little shell and they can't do this because of this or that. And Arvee, you taught us to grow our wings, and we fly as we're jumping out of an airplane.
Fly on the way down.
Fly on the way down, or sew your parachute real fast.
Okay, so what
I'm
that
complete.
means then, as far as your theme, is that you're going to reboot, revitalize, and whatever the other one was.
You reboot, revamp, and revive.
Right. So that's what you're
2021. Well,
yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. That I've already put that in place already. We've already done our business plan for 2021 and 22, and so that's our theme for 21. And then the theme for 2020, we redid it. We redid our business plan because of COVID. So by March 25th, we did our whole business plan. I said, this is not working. Everything is canceled. Now what? Let's make some lemonade. So I said lemon meringue pie would be better instead of
it would
with all the lemons.
All right, great.
Okay,
great
I'm complete.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Jason.
I chose the theme of producing leadership. I felt that between fitness and finance, we have not trained enough people for leadership. And I'm focusing on for the remaining 2 months and going into 2021 that our people, the people whom I serve alone in this country, getting geared for, specifically in the focus of people in California. We're there 4.8 million people right now that are collecting unemployment. So we two things that I see that are prominent right now is that either they're not working, so their bodies are lacking training and they're unfulfilled there, and they're lacking training financially and getting prepared for the future. So my whole theme this year is built around creating leadership to lead their lives both in fitness and finance.
Okay, that's a big theme. Woo. but that's where your theme, you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get them fit. It's all about the theme is for you as your speaker vision that you're going to do. Like Liz's soar, right? So, or is that your theme?
Oh, my
As a
theme
speaker.
personally.
Yes. Yes, it's your personal theme for yourself, not for your clients. It's for you. Because
Oh, okay.
you know, maybe your theme is speak more, right? Get
Okay.
out there more. You know what I mean?
Okay, if that case, then okay, that's the focus for my audience. For me, it would be about visibility. My theme is visibility.
Beautiful. I love it. Yes, visibility. I like
Yep.
that for you. I like that, and that's all you have to say. Visibility.
That's right.
That's good. Okay, very good.
All right.
All right, let's go to Angelique.
Okay, so I did the same thing as Jason. I had a theme for my company. My theme is going to be to get out there, really. I need to get out there. So I need to stand up and be present and be available to speak multiple times per week. That would be my goal, my vision.
Okay, so if you could put all that sentence in kind of like a little theme, what would that be? Just so you can see, we can write themes on our boards. We can write them on our computer, on our sticky note, just to remind yourself each time.
Well, it kind of goes hand in hand with the one I was going to use: mindset, motivation, and manifestation. Because I have to have the right mindset to speak, right? So, and I have to be motivated to get out there.
Yeah.
I have to continue my manifestations to come true.
That's right. Then that's it. That's your theme.
Yeah.
Good. The 3 M's.
Yep. The 3 M's.
Yeah, the 3 M's. I love it. All right. Karen, you're up. Are you wearing red, white, and blue today?
I am, and I'm wearing my pearls too.
And
your girls.
Why? What did the pearls represent?
100 years, suffrage.
Oh.
Vote.
Oh, got it. Okay. Women's suffrage. Okay, got it. I didn't know that. Very cool.
We stand on the shoulders of those that came before us, but don't get me on my soapbox.
That's right. We won't.
So my theme is speak the change you want to see. It's time to get out there and speak the change.
Beautiful.
In a broader audience.
Speak the change. Beautiful. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Awesome. All right, Ardina.
Hi.
Hi.
There we go.
Is your mom with you?
She is.
I want to say hi. Hi, Mom. How are you?
Love you too. I just thought I'd pull over so I could talk.
I got to meet him several times in person at Christian networking event. Yeah. So
that's right. Absolutely. So I don't have a theme. But just listening to the call today, I believe I want to do a podcast, and the podcast is to highlight 3 areas. One is the history of, and I think I want to really feature female artists. You know, art has always been male dominated, like a lot of things, but I'm just really getting that just today as I'm driving, highlighting female artists. So that's a history of female artists today. Mm-hmm. And then that would also be a platform for me to feature my art. Those 3 areas. That's what's coming to me right now. I like the word that Jason used, visibility. Mm-hmm. Because our women, we always need visibility. Mm-hmm. So this may be my niche. This may be my area to as I'm promoting myself, I'm promoting other women as well. Mm-hmm. That's right. My idea.
So there's a couple themes there, and I'll just rattle off a few. I'm not trying to give you a theme, but it's about speaking, it's about art. So it could be like speak your art, what you're going to do.
Nice.
Lifting up women artists could be your theme.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do. Rising up as a woman artist, rising up as a woman artist.
Rise up.
That has
Rise up and speak your art.
There you go. You got it. Rise up and speak your art. You got it.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it.
Awesome.
You like that, Mama?
Yes.
Mama
Awesome.
says yes.
Good.
Rise up and speak your art. Awesome. Like it. Thank you.
Awesome. Good. Oops, we're saying awesome. Sorry, Dr. Mary. Oh, she's not here. She left. She left. She always has a 5 o'clock that she has to get ready for. So awesome. Let's all say awesome on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Celebrate that.
Give me back to the
Rise up and speak your art. Oh,
Good.
wow.
Yeah. Have your mom write that down so you don't forget it. Well, we got it on
Okay.
recording, so if you
All
forget
right,
it, we got it
all
on
right.
recording. All right.
All right.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
it. Let's get it, Dr. Mary Ann. That was fun. Good.
My theme for this year is, this is my year for teacher training.
Awesome.
And
Good.
I've trained a lot.
Good.
Free.
Yeah, but you're not going to do free anymore. I'm going to reach through the computer. No, we all tend to do that when we start out, because we're just getting our sea legs on. So how many of you have ever given something away for free? Look around you, Marianne. We all have, right? Because I didn't have anybody telling me that I didn't have to. I just thought, well, that's what you do. You want that experience. And coaching programs, they teach you to give away 100 coaching hours to get certified for free. I'm like, are you kidding me? 100? Wow. That's a lot. So I'm not talking about giving gifts. We all want to give gifts to people. But just to cut ourselves out, be careful. Like I was telling Marianne today, one of my early mentors called me the discount girl. I'm like, I don't want to be the discount girl. So I quit doing that. But I did in the beginning too.
Well, and I think it's, if you want me to share about the board issue, just knowing that people need to believe in what I'm doing to be on my board, because I was wanting to give that position away free to be on the board, and I'm learning, big learning curve.
Right. But how many of you have ever been on a board? I know, Karen, you probably have, right? Okay, Liz. Now, and part of being on the board is treasurer, is it not? Meaning you have to pay to be a board member. Is that true? Yes. So Liz, how much, if you don't mind, Liz, how much did you have to pay? What was the board and how much did you have to pay?
When I was on the USC Athenian Leadership Council at USC, $2,000 a year.
$2,000 a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Karen, how about you?
Somewhere between $0 and about $2,000, depending on the board. And if it was public service or if it was a private board, that was primarily fundraising.
Right. So, yeah, so that's, that's pretty, that's pretty steep, but not really. There's some, I was asked to be on a board when I was in corporate America that was $1,000 a month.
Some want you to bring in, whether you pay it yourself or you bring in 10 grand a year.
Yeah. So I'm on Habitat for Humanity board now, and that's only like $50 a month, minimum. You can go as high as you want. So that's what Marianne now is going to do, is have that minimum, because you want people that are committed, either talent, treasure, or time, right? Talent, treasure, or time. And if they don't have time, then maybe they pay a little bit more. But you're setting precedents now for the future. Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
just add something, Arvee? When I was on the board for my church, we didn't have to pay, but we did have to provide services, and that's where the talent comes in. So it does vary between, talent, as you just mentioned. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's continue. So Marianne, you got your theme. What was it again? Share one more time.
This is my year for teacher training.
Yes. Ooh, get your classes full. Awesome. All right. Lisa, what is your theme?
My theme is blossom like a rose. It was my wedding anniversary last week, and I bought a pretty bouquet of roses. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold on. Oh, okay. And I bought a bouquet of roses, and I just walked past that same bouquet. I put them in water and put the little packet that comes with it with, I guess, plant food. And how I noticed how the petals really just opened up really pretty. They still look good after all this time. And so that gave me an inspiration to step out of my comfort zone and take notes from a rose and
Blossom as a speaker. Blossom as a speaker.
Blossom as a speaker.
Right. Not a rose. You're not a rose.
Gotcha.
Blossom as a speaker. Good themes. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Katerina. Katerina, you're looking exceptionally pretty tonight. I think it's the red lipstick.
That's the only change from last week is the lipstick, so definitely. My personal theme, I didn't have one, so I thankfully everyone else went ahead of me, so I got to think of one. I would say it's success and growth. I've had to grow a lot this year. I know many have had to through COVID, but this year, I started this year with a work injury and figured out that I couldn't stay at my job as a forensic scientist. And I was in that field for 15 years. And then it was either keep getting hurt or leave. And I happened to leave right in the beginning of March, right before all the COVID stuff started.
Whoa.
So I had a very, very secure job at the time. But I started working with my husband after I started feeling better. I started working in his company in architectural design. So helping people build the home of their dreams, or if they want to make apartment complexes to get people to rent them out. So since then, through COVID, through struggling with injuries and starting completely different roles in my husband's business, which is chief financial officer, chief cultural officer, and then also project management, doing all those things. I've had a lot of personal growth this year, but we've been very successful, and we consider that a blessing and grace and gift from God first and foremost. But that is my personal theme for this year. And in terms of speaking, I didn't know what my theme would be for our company until actually $1 Million Speaker Summit this year. And I figured it out, and it's going to be letting people know how they can add value to their lives by designing their homes. And that could be financial, that could be mental, that could be emotional, but changing your homes could have so much benefit to you that I think people don't realize. And that would be the message for us. And then as a side note, we realized that we really would like to do short, maybe 2 minutes to 5 minute videos of educating homeowners on the design process, because we realize that there's so much complexity involved, but there's so much that homeowners don't know, and they're very surprised throughout the process. So we want them to know everything so that there's no surprises and they feel very comfortable throughout the process.
Right. Well, and you could also teach them how important color is for a mood and emotion,
Yes.
right? That it plays a big deal. Hey, Daniela, welcome. Daniela. Woohoo! Daniela, are you there with us, or are you frozen?
I'm frozen.
Oh, yeah, your face is frozen. Welcome. We had a time change, so we fell back this last week. So it is now 5 o'clock for us. So you're probably coming in all ready to come in, but we're ready to get out.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So no, stick around, but come in an hour earlier next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because well.
Yeah, we want you to join us.
We need
Right? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh my God, that's not good. Daniela, your
Yeah,
connection
she's
is
got
not
issues.
good. I'm gonna
Probably have to
mute.
mute her.
Wow, yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Did you mute her, Lisa or CJ?
I haven't. I don't have the capability, I think.
Oh. CJ, did you do that?
You did it. It takes a minute to catch up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Whew, that was awful. Okay, let's see if Jean is available.
It's still coming through a little bit. You just have to wait it out.
I'm fast.
Okay. Hey, Jean, are you there? Do you have a vision?
Of course I have a vision.
Awesome.
I had one. Can you hear me? Okay,
Yes.
you can't see me, but yes, I had a vision. In fact, I had a vision for 2020, and and I used the F word 5 times. Well, the ladies that are speaking to thought, what? Okay, but I was talking about the word first, your faith, and then I gave them a little bit about what I was talking about, you know, how your relationship is, how you can improve, how you can draw closer to God. Then I went to family, and I went down to, the last one was fun and friends.
Okay, we'll go with that one.
and wait, no, the whole thing is about living your legacy.
Okay, so it's living your legacy is your theme?
Right. I'm not going to do the whole, you thought I was taking off to do what, the speech? No.
So your theme for your next year, speaker
is
theme.
living your legacy, because I have not gotten a chance to do that. But the last time I spoke, that's what it, you know, I was leading off for that.
Maybe you might want to tweak it and say speaking your legacy or speak your legacy.
Oh, this for coaching?
Speak your legacy. No, this is your personal theme for the year.
Okay, my personal is living your legacy.
Okay, but we're talking about a speaker vision theme.
Oh, a speaker vision. Okay.
It's okay.
Then it's speaking my legacy. It would be
so that means that's what you're going to do out there this next year.
I'm going to be speaking my legacy, so for them to live their legacy. Okay,
yes, you got it. You got it. You're going to be teaching them how to live their legacy.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to. You know, I did join in late. Excuse me, everyone. Okay.
It's okay. Just come back. Come back. Yeah. All right, Daniela, are you with us? Daniela? There you are. There you are.
Yes.
Okay, so your connection is not very good. Are you on your phone? We can't understand you, honey. I'm sorry. We can't, it's real slow. So whatever device you're on, maybe you can get something else. Is that your phone you're on? Because phones are usually pretty good. Well, you look pretty with that big smile. Okay, well,
I don't see.
What? You don't
see? She might have been on her iPad, because when I was on my iPad. Arvee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on my iPad earlier and it kept kicking me off and had to go to my phone, so I'm not sure if she's on an iPad.
Okay, well, and we can't communicate with her either. So I'm looking at the chat now. Okay, yeah, terrible connection. So we're right at 5 o'clock anyway. So, and I know all of you successful professional people have things that you need to do and go to and all of that. So thank you all for coming. Again, remember, all these calls are recorded and they're up on a very special site called passionatelyspeaking.com. Password is star, all lowercase. Okay, so make sure you go there. What, Daniela?
Horrible.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I tried on my computer, but our connection is terrible.
Okay, we can hear. We heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard that. You know, you might want to upgrade. You know, what we did just recently is we upgraded our files to like whatever. What is the big one, CJ? It's like 500 or something. You have to
Is
go
it? Yeah.
500. And you know, just because we're all doing so much Zoom, so you might want to call your internet company or your phone company and see what you can do to increase that. Okay, well, she's gone anyway. Oh, well, all right. Well, thank you again, everyone, for being on the call. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Arvee, do you want me to call you now? Oh, what
no, you
time?
can just stay on. Just stay on.
Okay,
Angelique.
perfect.
Oh, shit.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Jean. I don't want to remove her. She won't be able to be back. Okay. So, so again, you did such a fantastic job. I did want to say that. Okay. All right. Bye, Jean.
Bye, Jean. I can't hear you. Ooh.
You're muted. Bye. Okay.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, it's hard when you're using phones and all that weird stuff. But anyway, so one of the feedback that I wanted to give you that you may not be aware of is that, and here, I just want you aware of it. You kept hitting your desk.
I did. Oh my God.
Yeah, and we can hear.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay to get passionate, which we want, but be careful. The passion was making you kind of go like this.
I was hitting the desk.
Yeah, you were going like this. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. Not a big crime, but I just want you to be aware.
Amazing? No, but I think it's something to be conscious of. Absolutely. But, you know, I really enjoyed the opportunity to, you know, it really gave me the impetus. You know, it's amazing. It just kind of, I got very good feedback in the chat, and it's like, I just realized really I've got to get out there, as you've been telling me for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because since then I received a request this week from my church, and I'll be speaking on my involvement in it, you know, why I came to the church, my involvement. The intention really is to get the members to give more, because financially we're really not doing well. So I'm going to be speaking for 5 minutes to the congregation on Sunday. And then I get another, and then I get another request to pray at my Sunday school class on Sunday. So I've got two things that, and I'm still involved with Toastmasters. I'm speaking next week. But, you know, the thing is, it's all of a sudden, all these things are coming, these opportunities are coming in, you know, and these people were not even involved with hearing me speak last week, but it's just, doors are opening up, you know?
Once you get out there and speak, you know, then you're just attracting it, you're manifesting it.
And you mentioned that Christian partners, now that we're on, now that we are actually, I always take notes, I'm just looking for that. Now that we are actually, you know, doing the Zoom, maybe this is a Christian business partners, it's an organization, an entity that I could join.
Absolutely, and it's free.
Okay, so what do I need to do? And when do they meet? That's
Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and it's the same link as this. It's my link.
Oh, okay. Tuesday at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Okay.
It's only 8 to 9. 8 to 9. 1 hour, and that's it. And Mary Ann is a member.
I need to get a hold of Mary Ann too, because my plan about the nonprofit, it's really for Jamaica. But I'm going to, and I'm not going to be starting it right now because I do have a lot to do in the next 5-6 months. However, I will definitely connect with her because I'm going to be doing that, setting it up. My best friend and myself are going to be she's in Jamaica. I'll be in Florida. You know, I'm moving into Florida next summer.
You told me.
So, Yeah, so, but of course I'll be involved still. So let me just put down Tuesday 8 a.m. So I will get a hold of Marianne because I would like to, have her involved in me setting it up.
Yeah.
And actually, the intention is I went to all girls school, Episcopalian school, private school, and I spoke there last year. I was invited as one of the dinners because we had a 150-year anniversary, and I spoke to a class, and I gave them some gifts and so forth. And my best friend who lives there, it's her class. She's adopted it, as her class. And the intention is for me to actually empower these girls and elevate them and improve their self-esteem with the intention to create leaders for the country. And Jamaica is doing really well with women, female leaders. So this is an opportunity. So I plan to do quite a bit when I go to Florida. I plan to go back and forth, quite a few times per year to do that. And it's going to be all, and I'm going to give the seed money for the organization and so forth, for the nonprofit. I'm committed to doing that. Yeah.
Good.
That's my part of my legacy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you,
Very
dear.
cool. Okay.
Thanks so much. So you will see me next Tuesday. I'll make a note in my calendar.
Yeah,
And thanks so much, Arvee, for your coaching. I see how I'm growing, and it's a pleasure. I look forward to great things ahead of me.
Yes, me too. I want you to be one of my superstars, my testimony.
You will. I'm committed.
Awesome. All right.
Take care. Good evening. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, Liz.
Bye-bye.